Alright, I don't know if I'm on stream yet. If I am, let me know. Darkwing Duck. Alright, hey, we are live. Sweet. Sweet. Yo. Alright, I hope you guys are ready to hang out with me for the next 6 hours or so. Got a very long block here, playing some of my favorite games. And heck yeah! We're playing Darkwing Duck on the NES first. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Oops. Well, whatever, timer's fine. So, I guess my history with this game is I have played it when I was younger, but like not a lot. It was at like my cousin's house that I didn't visit often. And when we did, we weren't playing video games. And so that's my only like exposure to this game. Oh, hold on. My only exposure to this game from when I was younger. But it's always stuck with me. And it's just a really fun, like, we call it a Mega Man clone. Fine. But it's not, it's really, it's only a Mega Man clone in that you jump and shoot. Like, honestly, it doesn't feel like a Mega Man game at all. But yeah, because, like, you know, you don't keep weapons or whatever. You have, like, one weapon at a time, and they all share the same amount of ammo. But, like, the physics is all different. Yo, what's up, White Hat? Oops. I did make sure, because, okay, so all the games I'm playing today, I actually haven't played in a, like, I say over a year. This game included. Oops, crap. Okay. So, I did play through this game one time last night just to make sure that, I wasn't just completely awful. So the best part about this game is definitely the music. The game is pretty short, pretty simple. The music though is like some of the best ever. So I did want to speedrun this game in the past, so some strategies you'll see are speedrun strategies, speedrun style route, and boss quick kills, hopefully. So while I wouldn't call this a speedrun, it's definitely a speedrun style run. The speedrun for this game is actually pretty hard. So yeah, it's made by Capcom. Allegedly it runs on the same engine as Mega Man 5. Like, I don't know, is that how NES games even work? So anyways, yeah, definitely enjoy the music. Run. Every single track in this game can get stuck in my head. So a lot of people, when they first play this game also, they won't like the hooks. If you play this game for the first time, if you've never played it before, you will mess up the hooks. But like, and that's actually, it's like, definitely a big complaint that a lot of people would have. But it's not so bad once you get used to them. I mean, of course, like, clearly I don't have any issue with them. You just have to be like on the center of the, like, I can't even explain it actually, it's kind of just muscle memory at this point. Yeah, the hooks are definitely a point of contention. People who are in this game for the first time. Okay, so on to Quacker Jack. We tank some damage there. We just hang out there. Usually when you fight that boss, if you get to the same level as Quacker Jack, he'll like jump up and change positions. But if you just hang there, then you can drop the heavy gas and damage him without him like changing positions. And also his henchman, his little banana puppet. I'm sure somebody in chat knows the puppet's name or the doll's name. He'll be throwing bananas at you, but you can also position yourself in a way that he just will stop tracking you. Throw bananas to the left or right of you. Mr. Banana Brain. Thank you very much, Bad Road. This song is such a jam. Like I said, you can say about every single song in this game, but like, of the first 3 levels, man. So jumping over enemies is also kind of tight, kind of tricky, but, you know, like I said, there's a lot of muscle memory involved. The arrow in this game is like really cool. There's a property with it. Oh, jumping over those turtles, like I said, jumping over enemies in this game is pretty tight. Oh, see, that one didn't make it. I have a visual cue with the brim of my hat. Pretty odd visual cue. And it's also like it's not a science. Like, it's a visual cue that I can't even explain, but it works perfectly. Like, oh, when the brim of your hat is a few pixels away from the enemy, you can jump over them. What? So the arrow does more damage. Hold on. There we go. The arrow does more damage to bosses, does the most damage in the game. But it also has an interesting property where you can, you press select to change to your special gas instead of your normal buster gas, I'll call it for Mega Man's sake. So if you press select after firing the arrow will fall, and it will still have all the damaging properties, so you can get double hits and stuff with that. This is the hardest level in the game. I'm gonna take it safe. Basically, if you let these plant monsters just like have at you, and because the iframes in this game are very short, yeah, these plants can really just like mess you up. I'm just gonna take care of the rest of these 2 right here. Crap. Oh, okay, wow, that barely didn't, he barely still had iframes, that's annoying. Right. That's fine. Based on the playthrough I did earlier, the system is very generous, so I don't really mind. I'm just gonna let this guy— oh, I thought he'd turn around. I don't know how this game works anymore. We want to kill all these birds when we're low on health, because health drops are pretty generous in this game, honestly. So, if I ever need it, I'll definitely kill a lot of weak enemies. Like, look at all these full health. These are full health refills. Okay. We should be in the clear now. Here's a checkpoint here too, just in case. Our gas is really good. A speedrunner would be looking for like big gas drops, and like the route is entirely based around like gas drops. But as a mostly casual playthrough, not the case here. So my gas looks way better than good. I think. I'll be fine no matter what, because I've done this game buster only anyways. Like the air gas is kind of a non-factor besides like boss quick kills or killing bosses quicker. We'll wait for this guy to go by. Okay. I don't wanna... Okay, so there's a trick here I have to listen for. Oh, actually, I just used the visual cue. So, you're not supposed to be able to be up here. Damn. Alright, so you're not supposed to be able to be up there, but... when bush root jumps all the way to the top, not usually damageable. But if you do that trick, then basically you can always damage bush root. Bush root go now. Alright, now we're gonna see... Moriarty level. So at the beginning of each level, there's like some flavor text for Launchpad that tells DW what's going on where. That's pretty nice. I can't say that I remember too much of the show. I watched a very limited amount of it. But, you know, at least I remember all the villain names from... I remember... Okay, so hold on. I remember having a couple of VHS tapes of this. That's most of my exposure. There was one episode that had Gizmo Duck in it, predominantly, and there was one that was the origin of Mega Duck. Oh, we also had a Christmas one. I don't know, so each VHS tape would have like 2 episodes or something, I think. And I definitely had a Christmas time. There was also one that I saw that was on a VHS, so this might be all 4 episodes. There was another one, was it Bush Root at Christmas was a good episode. There was an episode where like Goslin got sucked into a painting or something, and that was like kind of creepy actually. But that was another fun episode. Good show. Okay, so I'm focused up a little bit here. We're gonna go ahead and look for this health drop. Yeah, I didn't think that jumped over, but hey, we're still +1 by Moriarty. Okay, that was close to a quick kill. Was this one on Game Boy? Yes, there is a Darkwing Duck on Game Boy. It's pretty good. I enjoy it. I have it. Oh yeah, the graphics for this game. Yeah, you know what? That's actually not something that I've ever even thought about, but the graphics for this game are very impressive. I actually kind of herald... I think Mega Man has really good NES graphics. Even though it's like, it seems kind of simple and basic, but like, you gotta consider like what's on the NES and how a lot of things are indiscernible. Like, you don't know what you're shooting, like random NES enemy, like whatever that is. Everything is so clear in this game too, and like very detailed for sprite work. It's actually very impressive. Something I've never even thought about. Gosh darn it. Alright, I think think my estimate's still forgiving enough for all these deaths. The quick respawn in this game is actually kind of impressive too. Like, I fell in this hole earlier, and I just came back immediately. And quick restarting is a thing that even, like, modern games have issues with. You know, like, if you're gonna be playing a hard game like Celeste or Meat Boy, you should probably take it from their books to have quick starts from death also. A lot of people, a lot of things don't get that. I'm taking it real safe now. Health. Very generous health drops. Take them. Rescue Rangers is fun. Another short platforming romp. Brought to you by Capcom. Now, I actually had more exposure to Chip 'n Dale 1 than I did with this game, but I really barely played it. It was kind of a game that just my other cousin, who I actually played a lot of video games with, that he was a big fan of, he ended up speedrunning. Now everybody and their grandmother speedruns Chip 'n Dale 1. This was a long time ago. Yeah, I didn't learn about it until I started like getting into streaming and like the NES community on Twitch. Around 5 years ago. Around 5-6 years ago, believe it or not. RGL is 5 years old? Coincidences? Alright, so we're on the last level now, or is there one more? I have to fight... No, I did all 3. Okay, so now we're on to the Foul Headquarters. I think that's what they're called. Steel... Oh, yeah, Foul. Okay, so we're gonna play Steel Beak here. Spoiler. Oh, so there's a really cool thing that you can do in this game. I'll show it off now. That definitely, as a casual player, you're going to want to use. But, like, I didn't use it very much in the run, but, like, if you hold up, you just use your cape as a shield. How badass, though. Like, for real. There's not even a Batman game where you use your cape as a shield. What the hell? Can anybody think of one, at least? Like, that, besides, like... I don't know, in a more, like... as a traditional shield, I guess? Because maybe he's in a fighting game and he uses it for blocks. I don't know. We're gonna kill this guy. We're gonna despawn this guy, though. It's the later nerd. The animated series games on Game Boy use your cape. Oh, okay, that sounds good. That's cool. I can't say I've played every Batman game, I'm sure. I'm just gonna go ahead and, hold on, how many lives do I have? Okay, I have lives. I'm just gonna go ahead, look at that quick restart, though. That's definitely something you should praise. It's awesome. Yeah, we're gonna just, take the death right there, because there's a lot of, beefy enemies section. I'm gonna play action safe. Usually I jump over all these guys and like land on the corners here, but like just play it safe. Beat the game, why not? No prob. And Genesis. Oh, I know that one, The Adventures of Batman and Robin. I really like that game. I haven't played it in forever, and apparently there's like a 20-minute long level where you're doing a side-scrolling shooter. And I didn't remember that for darn sure. And I told somebody to play it, and then they got to that level, and I was like, oh, I don't remember this. Why isn't this ending? And then Resident Genesis comic book professional Cyphern's like, yeah, this level's like 15 minutes long. Oh. Thanks. Okay, so anyways, so here's the final boss. Here's Steelbeak. we shoot him with our arrow gas. And time. That was even shorter than my practice run. Super far ahead of estimate. But hey, that's good. Yeah, I do suggest the Game Boy version of this game too. A lot of people call Game Boy versions of NES games ports, but they're really not ports. Even if they have similar level structure and stuff, like they're definitely different games, and a port is more direct. But the Game Boy version, similar level layouts and stuff, but it's also a good. Enjoy it. Thanks for the GGs, guys. Alright, what do I have next? Coming up next, Kirby Superstar. Alright, let me look up my Super Nintendo. I'll be right back. Watch the outro. Oh, that was the end of the outro, though.